All right, so just a quick review of substitution here. We're just looking at how x is not used for multiplication when we're looking at algebra. We use brackets, dots, or nothing at all to show multiplication. So here when we talk about 3x, that means it's 3 times x. X is the variable. Here when we have xy, that means x times y. Here we have 5 in brackets and then z in brackets. There's no operation in the middle or in between the brackets. So that also means it's 5 times z, and then the dot. If you have the dot, that also represents multiplication. All right, so here it means a times b. So we had done these two examples last class. So let's take a look at evaluating this expression. And this time there's two variables. We have a and we have b. All right, so two variables this time. We have 5ab plus 4a minus 10. So the first step here is to substitute. We know that a is equal to 3. So we are going to be using brackets. So 5 times 3 times the b, which is 2. All right, so that first part is complete. Next, we have 4a. So we have to do 4 times a, which is 3. And then don't forget that minus 10. A lot of students forget about that last little part there, but there is still a minus 10 there. There's no variables with that 10. All right, so let's multiply this out. 5 times 3 times 2. That should give you 30. Then we have this part here, 4 times 3, so it's plus 12. And then we have minus 10. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and show the steps still. So we have 30 plus 12, which gives me 42. And then I have minus 10. And so our answer is 32. Okay, so let's, I'm just resume the recording and we're going to look at this example here. So A in brackets, so that means it's being multiplied. So 2 times 2, then we have minus 2. You can still put it in brackets. And then we have a times a, so again in brackets, 2 times 2. All right, and now it just looks like order of operations. This is a 2, kind of looks like a Z. So that gives me 4. I'll multiply that out. Then I do minus 2, and then I'll multiply this out. 2 times 2, which is again 4. All right, so doing my steps here, one at a time. 4 minus 2 is 2, and then plus 4, which gives me 6. So here we go for this one. We have 2k plus 3 times m minus 5. Don't forget that minus 5 there. And then we're told that k is equal to 10, m is equal to 1. So let's substitute that in. So here we get 2k, so 2 times 10. Then we have plus 3 times m, which is 1, times m, which is 1, and then the minus 5. All right, and then let's go ahead and work with our order of operations. So here we have 2 times 10, that is 20, plus we have 3 times 1 times 1. 3 times 1 times 1 is just 3. So 20 plus 3, and then we have the minus 5. All right, so again, I'm just going to show my steps here. 20 plus 3 is 23, and then we have minus 5. So your final answer is 18. So we have 3z plus 2y squared plus 1. All right, and only the y is being squared here, right? This squared or this exponent is only for the y. So let's start our substitution. So we have 3z. So open up a bracket for z. Z is equal to 7. There we go. Plus 2. And then we have our y, which is 2. And it's being squared. Just the 2 is being squared. And then don't forget the plus 1. All right. So according to BEDMAS, brackets and then exponents. So let's just do this here because we have 3 times 7, so I'm just going to multiply that out. That's 21, and then plus 2, and then 2 squared here gives me 4, and then plus 1. Okay, so we have 21 plus 2 times 4, which is 8, and then plus 1. So 21 plus 8 is 29 plus the 1, which gives me 30. All right, let's do the next one. But any questions on this one? Okay, let's do the next one, and then if anyone still has questions, they can stay behind, but the rest of you can then start the homework. So we have 4g minus g divided by 5. G is 30, so we're just substituting 30 in there, minus 30, and then divided by 5. All right, so we're going to multiply first. 4 times 30, that's 120. Then we have minus 30 divided by 5. All right, so then we have to do this division, okay, which is 30 divided by 5, which is 6. So 120 minus 6 is what we're left with, and we get 114 as the final answer.